Ever pondered that some of the fruits, nuts, and vegetables we consume daily are man-made? Yes, you heard that right. We're not talking about lab-grown or genetically modified organisms here. These are our everyday foods, products of human ingenuity, crafted through centuries of selective breeding and cultivation. From the bananas in your breakfast bowl to the almonds in your snack pack, a surprising number of our foods owe their existence to human intervention. Stay tuned to discover these everyday foods that are actually human inventions. First up on our list is the humble banana. This yellow, crescent-shaped fruit that we all love and enjoy is, in fact, a product of human cultivation. The banana we know today came into existence because of the careful selection and breeding of two wild banana species, Musa acuminata and Musa balbisiana. These wild relatives of the modern banana were not as appealing or palatable, harboring large and hard seeds within their fruit. Over thousands of years, early farmers and cultivators chose the plants with the sweetest and most seedless fruits to breed, leading to the creation of the seedless bananas we consume today. This process of selective breeding, which is a form of genetic modification, has given us the sweet, seedless, and conveniently packaged fruit that is a staple in many of our diets. So next time you enjoy a banana, remember it's a testament to human ingenuity. Let's crack open the story of almonds. These popular nuts, found in everything from salads to desserts, have a fascinating history that many of us don't know. The wild ancestors of the almonds we enjoy today were quite different. They were bitter and, believe it or not, toxic. Wild almonds contain a compound called amygdalin that, when ingested, can break down into potentially harmful substances, including cyanide. But here's where human intervention played a pivotal role. Over centuries, farmers began selectively breeding these wild almonds, choosing the sweet, non-toxic varieties over their bitter and dangerous counterparts. Through this process of selective breeding, farmers were able to transform wild almonds into the safe and tasty nuts we know and love today. So, the next time you're enjoying a creamy almond butter sandwich or a refreshing glass of almond milk, take a moment to appreciate the centuries of human effort that went into creating these delightful nuts. Just imagine, without human intervention, we might not have almond milk or almond butter. Ever thought of broccoli as a human invention? Well, it's true. This green tree-like veggie that we often find on our dinner plates is a product of careful cultivation and selective breeding. You see, broccoli isn't a naturally occurring plant. It's derived from wild cabbage, which growers selectively bred over many generations. They chose and replanted the seeds of the wild cabbage plants that had the most desirable traits, like larger flower buds and a more robust flavor. Over time, these selected traits became more pronounced, and the wild cabbage slowly transformed into the vegetable we recognize today as broccoli. This process wasn't quick, mind you. It took hundreds, if not thousands of years. So the next time you're munching on some broccoli, remember, you're not just eating a vegetable, you're partaking in a piece of agricultural history, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. So, broccoli isn't just a superfood, it's a super invention. Oranges, a staple in many kitchens, are also man-made. Quite surprising, isn't it? When we think of oranges, we often imagine them growing naturally on trees basking in the sunlight. But this juicy, tangy fruit is actually a result of careful hybridization. Let's go back in time to ancient Southeast Asia. Here, two fruits, the pomelo and the mandarin, were extensively cultivated. They were both delicious in their own right, but some brilliant minds wondered, what if we could combine the best of both? And so the hybridization process began. The pomelo, with its size and robustness, and the mandarin, with its sweet tangy flavor and easy-to-peel nature, were crossed. The result was a fruit that had the best of both worlds, the orange. This new fruit was not only delicious but also rich in vitamins, making it a favorite worldwide. So, the next time you squeeze an orange for juice, remember its interesting origin. Cashews, beloved for their rich flavor, owe their existence to human intervention. Originating from Brazil, these nuts, or more accurately seeds, were domesticated and selectively bred over centuries. The cashew tree bears a fruit known as a cashew apple. This apple is not the main attraction though, it's the hard-shelled seed dangling below it that we're interested in. But it's not as simple as just cracking open the shell. Cashew shells contain a toxic resin that can cause severe burns, so they have to be carefully processed under high heat to neutralize the toxins. This complicated procedure was developed and refined by humans over time, and there's more to cashews than just their delicious taste. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and they're a great source of healthy fats. The journey of the cashew, from a toxic seed to a beloved snack, is a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to shape the world around us. So cashews are not just a snack, they're a product of human innovation. Kale, the trendy superfood, is another human invention. That's right, this nutrient-packed leafy green wasn't found growing wild in nature, it's a product of human ingenuity and agricultural know-how. Kale is a descendant of the wild cabbage, a plant that has been cultivated for over 2,000 years. Much like its cruciferous cousin broccoli, kale was selectively bred for its desirable traits. Ancient farmers, recognizing the potential in these leafy greens, nurtured the plant, encouraging the growth of the leaves over the flower buds. Over centuries, through careful selection and cultivation, these farmers were able to transform the wild cabbage into the curly, thick-leaved vegetable we know and love today. This process, known as artificial selection, is what gave us the myriad varieties of kale we have now: curly kale, dinosaur kale, Russian red kale, just to name a few. So when you're munching on your kale chips, remember its man-made origins. Kiwi, the fuzzy little fruit, is also a product of human cultivation. Originating from the wild Chinese gooseberry, this vibrant green gem was not always as sweet and tangy as we know it to be today. Farmers in New Zealand, in the early 20th century, were the ones responsible for the kiwi's transformation. They embarked on a mission of selective breeding. Carefully choosing only the most desirable Chinese gooseberries, they bred them over generations. Their goal? To create a fruit that was sweeter, larger, and more pleasing to the palate. And thus, over time, the kiwi was born. The name kiwi itself is a nod to its New Zealand origins, named after the country's national bird. So, the next time you bite into a juicy kiwi, remember its journey from a wild Chinese gooseberry to the fruit we relish today. So the kiwi is not just exotic, it's a testament to human creativity. Sweet and crunchy pecans are another nut that humans have shaped. Originating from North America, wild pecans were once small, hard, and not particularly tasty. But over time, humans saw the potential in these little nuts and decided to intervene. Starting as early as the 16th century, indigenous tribes began selectively planting pecan trees, favoring those with larger and tastier nuts. This practice, known as selective breeding, was the first step in transforming the humble pecan into the nut we know and love today. Fast forward to the 18th century, the process became more refined with the development of grafting techniques. This allowed farmers to ensure that every new tree shared the same desirable traits as its parent, leading to consistent quality and size in pecan production. Today, thanks to centuries of human intervention, we have access to large, sweet, and delightfully crunchy pecans that we can enjoy straight from the shell or in a variety of recipes. So pecans aren't just for pies, they're a product of human ingenuity. Scene script. Carrots, with their vibrant color and sweet flavor, are the last on our list. Now you might be thinking, carrots really? Indeed, the crunch you enjoy in your salad or the sweet essence in your carrot cake, it all comes from a vegetable that has been meticulously bred by humans over centuries. The wild ancestors of the carrot were likely spindly and white, not the plump and orange version we're familiar with today. Over time, farmers selectively bred carrots for certain desirable traits. The orange color that we associate with carrots today didn't become popular until the 17th century. Before that, carrots were typically white or purple. The Dutch, known for their innovative horticulture, cultivated these orange carrots as a tribute to William of Orange, who led the struggle for Dutch independence. And so, the sweet, orange, crunchy carrot was born. It's hard to imagine our kitchen without this versatile veggie, isn't it? So, carrots aren't just for rabbits, they're a colorful product of human invention. So, there you have it, 10 everyday foods that are actually man-made. Let's take a quick trip back through our culinary journey. We started with bananas, those perfect snack-sized fruits, a result of careful cultivation over centuries. Then, we ventured to almonds, a crunchy delight whose wild ancestors were toxic. Broccoli, that cruciferous powerhouse, was next on our list, followed by the vibrant and zesty oranges, both fruits of human ingenuity. We then cracked open the truth about cashews and their complex cultivation process. Our journey also took us through the leafy world of kale, a green so versatile it's almost unbelievable it's man-made. We then tasted the sweet and tangy kiwi, a new-age fruit, and the rich, buttery pecans, a nut with an interesting history. We ended our list with the humble carrot, a vegetable that started as a purple root and transformed into the orange staple we know today. Next time you eat these foods, remember the human effort behind their existence. Stay curious.